Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Angie, and today we're playing Saint of Chains, or at least the demo for it. It's known as a psychological first-person horror game. Explore dark environments, fight melee and guns, and solve puzzles in a retro 2000-inspired nightmare. I like all those things, I like all those words. It's by Mistiv Dev. They have done another game. They're making another survival horror game, or they made another survival horror game, and they've made Mirror Forge, which also is another survival horror game, which reviewed positively. And Chasmal Fear, which looks to be another first-person survival game that didn't review as well. Okay, we're right into it. Options. Okay, some decent settings. This menu's okay. Pretty normal. The font is kind of meh, but whatever. Let's see what this delivers. I just finished playing RE9, so... My name is Ethan Hayes. I'm an investigative journalist. My job is to find the truth at any cost, but I never thought this story would come from me. The Covenant, a shadow group I was getting close to, took everything from me. My wife, Sarah, my daughter, Lily, they vanished from our home 2 weeks ago. The police have no leads, no suspect. They told me to wait. My partner Frank and I followed our own trail. Strange symbols they left behind, the whispers of an old, condemned apartment building by the docks. They are in that building, I can feel it. And I will do anything to get my family back. Yeah, we're talking PS2 looking. Ooh, it's doing that, like, really fried look that some of the old PlayStation 1 games had. That honestly looks kind of bad, but like if they toned it down just a little bit, it probably would just look a little bit better. Sounds good. What's my... Alright, my volume is normal. Hello? Let's go this way first. Yeah, alright. Okay, I guess we'll go this way. Oh. The snappy crouch. Okay. Should we never protect them? The pipe in the closet understands. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Well, it looks like I have a stamina meter. Okay. Okay. Oh, we have a good flashlight. And a zone transition. You know, just as a note for your zone transitions, you usually want to face... Oh wait, or did I come in that door? I did. Never mind. Won't budge. Oh my word, okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. Those are bolt cutters? Bolt cutter first? Oh, it's half of a bolt cutter. Okay, that's fair. There's a second bolt cutter. Alright. The Resident Evil DNA is strong in this one, which I'm not surprised about.
Frank, I'm in.
Oh.
Frank!
Ethan? Thank God. Yeah, I'm here. What do you see?
Frank, this place. It's not right. It feels wrong. The symbols they were using, they're everywhere.
Okay. Just breathe. Now, look for any signs of Sarah and Lily, and be cautious. Talk to me when you can.
Okay, decent VA. That may be AI voices, but they sounded okay at least. Uh-oh, Beelzebub's here. That's never a good sign. When you have Beelzebub, it's always a bad look. I'm not even sure what I'm looking at. Oh. Oh Lord, okay. Okay, yeah, dead end. Fair enough. Oh, okay, I like the graffiti. Wonder if the graffiti's based off of actual, like, real world graffiti. That'd be interesting. I like the flashlight. The flashlight reminds me a lot of the flashlight from Resident Evil 7, which is probably what this is based off of, honestly. Okay, we press and hold to sprint with a stamina meter. Oh, great. Poetry. He stapled his eyes open so the boss would notice. Coffee burned his stomach and he felt alive. He worked until the ticking stopped. Deadlines will end when I do. Yeah, corporate life kind of sucks. Oh. No map. Oh, this way, okay. An elevator? Yeah, okay, it is. Oh, I could jump? Oh, okay. Okay. The neighbor took your house key. I'm pretty sure that's a crime of some flavor. Forgotten 82. Okay. Someone's played Dead Space? Oh. Password for what? Oh, hello. Toiletto. Hmm. That's different. That's new. Nix. Nix. Hey. The woman in Mind Torn, her rage's locked room, but the walls will be shattered from the rot. Vengeance, thousand flies will be born. The child, a quiet key, innocence destined to fuel foundation and anoint the Black King. I think we are dealing with Beelzebub. Take them to the basement and to the depths of the earth so that rot and famine will chew its way through them. And the meddler who follows and pries at the locks, his lungs will fill with swarm of gloom. His legs will bend under an unholy gaze. His mind shall melt like it never was. A gift fit for a prince of envy. I think we are dealing with Beelzebub. I'm not sure what the point of that was, but okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, that was wild. You've got mechanics, you've got to fight mechanic. I took some injury there. Maybe have a block, just saying. Since you're kind of cribbing RE7, may have a block, a parry even. Oh, dude's gone. No? Oh, wait, I thought that was apartment 7. Okay. Well, they do have a document page. Alright, fantastic. Oh, a cinematic.
Can't get it off. The ink.
Hello? Ma'am?
They said the secret would wash away, but it didn't. It shone like a beacon of silent gloom, and the bad insects erased my name.
Okay. I think the voices might be AI now that I've heard more examples of it. Yeah, I think we're dealing with Beelzebub. Was that... Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Requires axe. Gain 25 health. Okay. Well, there's the axe. Okay. Weird cake. Okay. Was there a note somewhere that I missed? I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay. Hmm. Oh, there's no one there. So open the scar, a trinity of guilt. First a number of 12 numbers of the first a number of 12 numbers in the calendar weeps for. First a number of 12 numbers the calendar weeps for. Count is the little burning towers. The last is the hour. Okay, so for 2. Well, the calendar. A number of 12 numbers the calendar weeps for. 4. July. Okay, what's July? You'd think I would just know this. Seven. Alright, 7, 4, 2. Yeah, okay. Balcony key, and was that a deagle? That's not like a normal pistol, man. Like, an insane thing to find in an apartment complex. Oh, okay. We're just going full supernatural, huh? Hate that. Cool monster design, though. The vibe I'm getting is like, what if Silent Hill 2 was Resident Evil 7. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this game. Or at least this demo, which is not bad.
Ethan! Ethan! Are you okay?
I'm good. I haven't met any cultists yet, but there are things. Twisted. They don't look human.
Things? Ethan, what are you talking about? Listen to me. Don't go looking for a fight. Look for clues where Sarah and Lily are and get out of there ASAP.
I can't. Just found they're taking them to the basement. Gotta reach these lunatics before they do something to my family.
The basement? Ethan, no, it could be a trap. Listen to me. We need to rethink the plan.
This is 100% AI voices. Oh, you want me to do a crouch jump? Or, okay. We're just crouch jumping now. Okay. I don't like crouch jumping. I'd rather just press E and climb into the vent. Thank you. Like that. You know, maybe have just a little animation of your... Oh. I can go back through. Oh, that's cool. Standard operating procedure for this type of game. Okay. Okay. That's weird. Going down the weird flesh hole. Yeah. Oh, I was kind of joking about the Silent Hill 2 thing, but also, why a deagle? Like, it's the least common gun I'd expect to find in an apartment building. Like a Glock or like an M9 would be like, yeah, okay, sure. Just like any Beretta would make way more sense than finding a deagle. Oh my god. Okay. The mouth never stops asking. I gave it everything. They said gold would maybe silence it. When it's fed, the rope stopped tumbling. Okay. I'll have to throw it in its mouth. Good physics puzzle. Simple. Also, this is upsetting, but I think this needs a little refinement, but I like the idea. Unlock the hallway key. Here we go. Picked up 5 deagle ammo. Alright. Of course, he does the wick flick. Again, that's something you would see normal people doing. Okay, we're doing mannequins now. And this really is. What if... I do like the art style, though. Wow. Okay. The shader might be a little aggressive, but, you know. Okay. The despondent, overworked father trope. We're seeing that. Okay. I do like the random moving objects. The Covenant's brutal murders and rituals. They even took my family's photos. Oh, does this, like, they recreate our apartment? That's weird. I have seen this, though. I've walked through some pretty banged up buildings and whatnot. But then, like, you walk into, like, one of the offices and it's, like, in perfect condition because people still, like, work there. But, like, you go through the door and it's, like, well, not quite this bad, but, like, it's a messed up place. Oh. Stuck. Lily's drawings. Okay. Music box. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wearing that inspo on your sleeve, huh? Really wearing that inspo on your sleeve. Kudos to you, mate. That actually got me a little bit. Oh, I love the environment shift. Okay.
Hello, number available. Please leave a message after the tone.
I was just expecting screams. Okay. Well, we've just transitioned to the other. So, my journalism awards. Oh, these are all his awards for being a good journalist. Oh. Oh my god! Oh, that got me. Oh, Saint of Chains. That was actually pretty good. Okay, so Strength of Chains. Clearly inspired by Silent Hill, Resident Evil, the newer ones. The low poly early 2000s retro look, I think, works in its favor. I just think some of the shading and some of the models need a little bit of work. Beyond that, I thought it was very well executed in that regard. Let's see here. Built to feel like early 2000s. You need to keep pushing down through the apartments into weeping sewers into a place only you don't remember. Okay. Interesting. I'll say that they definitely get points for the retro. The combats are desperate. Pep spots, eyes, anything finding yes, firearms. They're fragile hope. I would say that, like, okay, like I said, Deagle, weird choice. Deagle's a weird choice for the gun. I'll be very honest. It's not a common firearm, which is why a lot of survival horror games will have, like, Berettas and Glocks and 1911s and whatnot, because, like, if I was to, let's say, go into a random, like, just one of the random houses on my block, the chances of me finding, like, a Glock is way higher than finding a Desert Eagle. Not having a parry or a block move, I think, also, I think there should be a block of some kind. I pressed a bunch of buttons and none of them did anything. So, inventory system, it worked. It was great. Nothing wrong there. And the puzzles were actually pretty fun. There is not an AI disclosure on this page. I'm like 90% sure those voices were AI though. How's the score? Well, demo wasn't a lie, so no lies there. I don't know if those were AI voices, because it is possible for people to give just kind of flat deliveries, so it's not impossible. So it's not impossible that those were delivered like that. For originality, oh no, let's go down my normal list. So Strength of Chains doesn't get any points knocked off for demo, and I'm hesitant to knock points off for AI, purely just because I'm not there's no AI disclaimer on the Steam page, and I've been tricked about that before, so we'll leave it at that. Visually, I'm gonna give it a 4. I think it's doing something interesting, and I think it just needs refinement to get to like something visually very good. I think the models are a little too muddy, almost like the texturing on them is a little too muddy. The shaders that are used are a little too aggressive, I guess. Sound wise, I'm gonna give it a 4. I think it did. I did it. Think. Oh, fuck. Sound wise, I'm gonna give it a 4. I think it did very well in capturing a soundscape, having various things sound as if they're coming through walls or in the other room or like behind you or whatnot. The Deagle gunfire noise I think was a little anemic. Deagles are incredibly loud, and it should be like, because it's a 50 cal round, so like treat it like a Magnum in like a Resident Evil game, where it's like, if I hit something with this, that thing's going to die, you know? But beyond that, I think the sound worked pretty well. Gameplay wise, mechanics and that sort of thing, it had melee mechanics, it had puzzle mechanics, it had note collection, it had combination, it had physics throwing things. I think there's a lot going on here, and it's like, of course, it's built up kind of like if Resident Evil 7 had taken place in Silent Hill, which I'm hesitant, but like, yeah, okay, I see what you're going here. The gameplay, I think, is just needs refinement. I think beyond having a block, it's pretty sound. Different melee weapons, different firearms, having different ammo types, that sort of stuff will really kind of bring games like this quite a long way. Because really you only need like 3 or 4 different types of guns in games like this, or even be like 4 or 5 different melee weapons, and they can succeed. Narratively, like, you're a cop named Ethan, and your wife Sarah, and your daughter Lily. It's all very troped. That's not a bad mark, necessarily, but it is not very original. But as a narrative thing to get you to go somewhere, and while you're headed into a thing, I think it's fine. It's kind of interesting that you actually have someone that you're talking to the whole time. But the kind of sticking point here is you're an investigator and you're looking for your family, and that's why you're pressing in here. And I think that that's fine. So giving it a 5, I'm going to give it a 3. In originality, like I said, the setup isn't very original. Like I said, this is Silent Hill again. It's not that original, but it is doing something fun and unique with it. I really enjoyed my time with it, so I am going to give it, sadly, a 2 for originality. The one thing I would say that if those are AI voices, remove them and go on Fiverr or something and get some VAs, or go on Reddit and ask for VAs, because the AI voice, the monotone delivery kind of kills the atmosphere, especially if you have like friends being like, dude, come on, like you need to have inflection and beats in that language. So I would strip out the AI voices. If those are AI voices, it could just be people you know giving very monotone speaking patterns and just speaking as people they've heard online, because there's a lot of AI voices around, and if you mimic their voice, you can easily be mistaken for an AI generated tone. So like, yeah, I can see how you could miss that. But Strength of Chains on my scoring here got a 16, which is a B, which is a respectable score. Strength of Chains, the link will be in the description. Check out their Steam page. Ooh. Check out the Steam page. It's on NextFest, so yeah, pretty good. Anyways, subscribe for more, ring the bell for notifications, like the video if you agree with my assessment, giving it a B, and of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.